If you're a Shopify brand and you're spending 10K or more on ads every month on Google or Meta, you're most likely overpaying by 20 to 30%. And here's why. I ran my first ad in 2014. Back then, I was running a green smoothie bar in Basel in Switzerland. And guess what? I thought Facebook ads are copy, creative, targeting, and budget. Boom, let's go. Facebook brings the clients. What happened? Nothing much. I lost money, I turned it off, and I treated it as Facebook ads are difficult, Facebook ads don't work for me, and Facebook ads are a black box. And to me, the ad game felt like it was rigged. Now, I see a lot of performance marketers these days and a lot of people online still treating ads the same way as I treated them back then. You just need more creative diversity, run more ads, test more angles, all of that stuff. Some of that is true, most of it isn't true, and there are way more important levers than you can pull, and you will learn about them in this video. I was thinking the ad game is rigged, and as you will see later, parts of it is actually rigged, and it's not in your favor. And here's where you can see that I helped a brand increase their contribution margin by 355% in only 8 weeks. All right? And ever since I understood how this stuff works, I was on a mission to make bad ad results a thing of the past. This is a snapshot of me with Professor Charlie T at my last event in New York City. And I feel absolutely honored to be learning from a guy who spent more than $1 billion on meta ads. So, good news. It is possible to recover 20 to 30% of wasted ad spend in 6 to 8 weeks. Now, this applies to brands that spend 10K or more per month. If it's below, it doesn't really make that much sense. Don't just trust me, trust my results. Here is what I achieved for 3 different brands in 6 to 8 weeks. Brand number 1 increased their contribution margin by 120%. The other brand increased their contribution margin by 355%. And the next brand was able to save $21,900 in annualized waste, which is back as profit in their pocket. And I'm very proud that I was able to achieve that. So why does the ad game feel rigged? Because by design, it kind of is. And I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why I think that is. Number 1, big brands get a white glove team. So Meta and Google deploy people to help big brands who spend multi-million dollars on ads to get even better results. You don't get that. You get a dashboard and a boost button, and you get a lot of recommendations that make you spend more. And they're not interested in you making more profit. They're interested in making you spend more. So if you think that your optimization score actually measures how profitable you are, that's not the case. It measures how obedient you are in regards to the recommendation that Google or Meta send you. Meaning, good boy, you did 90% of what we told you. That's not what you want. You want profit in your bank account. But let me show you how you can achieve that. Here is a 3-step plan to unrig your ad account. Number 1, stop buying traffic you already own. It sounds silly, but if you get free traffic, don't pay for it. It cannibalizes your organic traffic, and I'll show you more details later. Number 2, you need to make sure that you feed the algorithm real business data. If you do not have clean tracking and profit data that is sent back to Google and Meta, they cannot optimize for profit, and they will always deliver some fake ROAS. Number 3, you have to rebuild your campaigns around profit. You have to get out of the learning phase quickly, and you have to advertise to the right people who are most likely to be the best customers, not just anyone. You don't want any traffic, you want the best traffic and the people that are most likely to buy. Let me show you in detail how that goes. Here, this is an example from a client I worked with. They had really good organic ranking, as you can see here, from November to February. And then a smart performance marketer decided, hey, how about we just launch ads and pay for the traffic that we already get? And then what happened? Boom! The organic results dropped because they launched ads. Meaning, not only is their ranking now bad and worse than before, they even pay for that stuff, because if you look on Google for something, you will see the ad results first. And of course, people click on the ad result. They don't bother scrolling down so you get it cheaper. They just click the ad. And here you can read what's happening. Your ranking drops. because Google thinks people don't click on your link anymore on your organic one. They don't like it anymore. So it becomes less relevant, which is not true, but that's what's happening. Number two, you have to feed the machines real data. Now, most accounts that I see, they don't share profit data with Meta and Google. They maybe share some revenue figures, they show some incomplete signal, maybe sometimes duplicated data. And obviously, Meta and Google can't really do much with that and sends back something I like to call junk traffic. You get a chunk of good and bad people, but overall, it's not really that great. You don't want discount hunters, returners, and people that make your business life hell. You want best people. And this is how we wire it. We bring profit data into the loop. You want Shopify orders and customers. You want financial information about profitability so that you can aggregate all of that, send it to Meta and Google, and they then are equipped to get you the right and best people. Now, number three, you have to steer your decisions by profit on ad spend, not revenue on ad spend. I still see so many brands focusing on revenue numbers. Revenue doesn't matter. What matters is money in your bank account, aka profit. And if you look at your dashboards, all of the dashboards show only their view. And very often, Meta and Google, and here in this case TikTok, they claim a sale because someone clicked on their ad. But maybe someone clicked on Google and on Meta and on TikTok, and there's just one sale. But in every dashboard, there's one sale recorded. So who's right? No one is. But you have to look at a holistic view and see what's the profit that you really have. And how does that make sense? And then base your decisions on that. So here are some more proof figures for you. This was a brand where we decreased the marketing spend from the baseline down by minus 55%. Very proud of that. At the same time, the contribution margin went up by 120%. Cost to acquire a customer went down by 37%. Marketing efficiency ratio went up by 72%. That's even crazier. For this brand, spend went up. Yes, he spent more, but because we checked that here, the results held and we were able to increase spend, but stay in the same efficiency ratio. Meaning, obviously at one point you want to grow, and once your setup is stable and efficient, we can crank the volume and get you more results. Next customer saved $21,900 in annual waste and got way more organic click-through on their own brand terms and had more organic clicks in a period of 8 weeks. If you're not wondering, can I work with you? Yes, you can. And here's why you can and why you should. Here's why we like the term anti-agency for us. We see ourselves as profitability partners, and our main goal is your profit. We don't want you to be hooked and locked in a stupid retainer where you pay for results that are not promised. We want you to be better off with more profit in the bank account. And that's why we have a ladder model that you can only climb if every step is profitable for you. Number one, 15-minute leak check. We do a little screen share. You show us your ad accounts. We take an assessment whether it makes sense to get you into our map that we would design for you so you can find free money. Meaning we look at Google, we look at Meta, we look at maybe all the other places where you advertise. And within 3 days, we will show you a clear plan how you can get back that money. All of that you can get for $2,000. There's a money back guarantee and a 50% upfront payment, 50% after delivery, because we are very, very confident that this stuff adds a lot of value to you. If you decide you don't want to implement it yourself, you actually want us as the people to rescue that money for you, we can go on a money rescue mission for you, which takes roughly 6 weeks, where we fix tracking, cut the waste, and rebuild the whole structure for you. And then once we see it stable, we can increase spend and get you more revenue and more profit. Then, if that is concluded and we think we're a good fit to work together in the future, we might offer you a profit scaler partnership. This is exclusive to just the best clients that we work with because we cannot focus on too many people at once. In this case, we will focus on one bottleneck at a time and help you grow even more. This is then outside of the ad accounts. This is focused on your conversion rate. This is focused on your retention, on your AOV, bundles, offers, whatever in there. All right. That leaves us with a choice of two things. You can either stay here, change nothing, do nothing, and then do not recover free money, watch your margins get even smaller and competitors outspend you. You will most likely plateau and eventually decline. Or you book a 15-minute leak check with me this week. We can have a quick look at your ad accounts and then we can tell you how you're set up and if it makes sense to continue. If you're ready to do this, click the link below. Let's get started.